Start this broadcast with a big story that we are tracking on Beyond at this hour, where the United States, according to reports, is preparing to step up the enforcement of sanctions against Moscow. This is according to senior American officials. A significant increase in Russian oil imports by India could potentially expose New Delhi to a greater risk. The current US sanctions against Russia do not prevent other nations from buying Russian oil. But this comment raises expectations that Washington will now attempt to restrict other nations purchasing oil from Russia. The Biden administration reportedly is in talks with India over this issue. Now, the war of energy and the war on energy markets is something that is likely to play out over the course of the next few weeks and months. And the United States is urging other nations that it counts as its allies to reduce their dependency on Russian energy. US sanctions are reducing the ability of Russia to get crude to the market. The Biden administration has also banned the US import of Russian energy, including oil, but it has so far not targeted Russian oil and gas exports to other nations. According to the US officials, Washington has no problems if India settles trade with Russia in rupees or continues to pay in the American dollar, provided they don't significantly raise their purchases and the transactions are sanction compliant with the permitted entities. Now, India is the world's third biggest importer of oil, and India has purchased at least about 13 million barrels of oil from Russia since the 24th of February. This, of course, is a significant increase compared to nearly just 16 million barrels that it had purchased for the same time period in the year 2021. While other buyers have moved away from Russian oil, what is interesting is that the Indian oil refiners have been taking advantage of the discounts that are coming their way from the Russian oil companies. India is devising a mechanism to try and settle trade with Russia, including through payment in Indian rupees. New Delhi, at this point of time, despite the noises that the Americans have been making, continues to purchase Russian oil at a discounted rate than what it is available in the international market. It has also refused to explicitly condemn Moscow's actions, but it has called for an immediate ceasefire in Ukraine. India, remember, chose to abstain from voting against Russia on multiple occasions at the United Nations. Earlier, the American President Joe Biden had called India's stance against Russia as somewhat shaky, and had also urged India to be on the right side of history. The comment comes ahead of the Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov's two-day visit to New Delhi. The US Deputy National Security Advisor for Economics Dalip Singh is also currently on a visit to India.